Philosophy, the love of wisdom, has shaped human thought for thousands of years, guiding civilizations, challenging beliefs, and deepening our understanding of existence, knowledge, and reality. From the earliest inquiries of ancient thinkers to modern debates on ethics, consciousness, and the universe, philosophy is not just an academic pursuit, but a fundamental part of what it means to be human. It asks the most profound questions. Who are we? What is the nature of reality? How should we live? The history of philosophy is the history of our search for meaning. Long before philosophy became a formal discipline, early humans pondered the mysteries of life. Ancient myths and religious traditions attempted to explain the origins of the world, the forces of nature, and the moral order of society. Yet, it was in the ancient civilizations of the East and West that philosophy emerged as a distinct way of thinking, one rooted in reason, inquiry, and the pursuit of knowledge. In the East, Chinese philosophy flourished with the teachings of Confucius and Laozi around the 6th century BCE. Confucius emphasized morality, social harmony, and the virtues of duty and respect, laying the foundation for Confucianism, which would influence Chinese society for millennia. Laozi, on the other hand, introduced Taoism, a philosophy that embraced the natural flow of the universe, encouraging individuals to live in harmony with the Tao, the fundamental force that guides existence. Meanwhile, in India, philosophical traditions such as Hinduism and Buddhism explored profound metaphysical and ethical questions. The Upanishads, sacred Hindu texts, introduced ideas of self-realization, karma, and the cycle of rebirth, while the Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, rejected material attachments and developed a path toward enlightenment through meditation, compassion, and wisdom. In the West, philosophy as we know it began in ancient Greece. The first Greek philosophers, known as the pre-Socratics, sought natural explanations for the world around them rather than relying on mythology. Thales of Miletus, often considered the first philosopher, proposed that water was the fundamental substance of all things, while Heraclitus argued that change and flux defined reality. But it was Socrates who revolutionized philosophy. Unlike his predecessors, Socrates focused not on the nature of the cosmos, but on human virtue, ethics, and knowledge. Through relentless questioning, now known as the Socratic method, he challenged assumptions and forced people to think critically about justice, truth, and morality. His influence was so profound that his execution in 399 BCE on charges of corrupting the youth of Athens only deepened his legacy. Socrates' most famous student, Plato, carried his ideas forward. In his dialogues, Plato explored the nature of reality, proposing that the world we perceive is only a shadow of a higher, more perfect realm of forms. His writings laid the groundwork for political philosophy, ethics, and metaphysics. His student, Aristotle, took a different approach, emphasizing empirical observation and logic. Aristotle's contributions to science, logic, and ethics shaped Western thought for centuries, influencing scholars from medieval Europe to the Renaissance. As Rome rose to power, Stoicism and Epicureanism emerged, offering practical philosophies for life. The Stoics, led by thinkers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, emphasized self-control, resilience, and the acceptance of fate. Epicureans, in contrast, sought happiness through simple pleasures, friendship, and the avoidance of pain. With the fall of Rome and the rise of Christianity, philosophy took on a new dimension. Medieval thinkers like Augustine and Aquinas blended Greek philosophy with religious doctrine, seeking to reconcile faith and reason. Philosophy became the servant of theology, but it never lost its power to question and explore. The Renaissance and Enlightenment brought a rebirth of philosophical inquiry. Descartes' famous declaration, cogito, ergo sum, I think, therefore I am, ushered in a new era of rationalism. Thinkers like Locke, Rousseau, and Kant debated the nature of human rights, government, and morality, laying the intellectual foundations for modern democracy and ethics. In the 19th and 20th centuries, philosophy branched into new territories. Karl Marx critiqued capitalism, Nietzsche questioned traditional morality, and existentialists like Sartre and Heidegger explored the meaning of individual freedom in an absurd universe. Meanwhile, analytic philosophers such as Wittgenstein and Russell focused on logic and language, seeking clarity in thought and communication. Today, philosophy continues to evolve, grappling with questions of artificial intelligence, environmental ethics, and the nature of consciousness. Though the world has changed dramatically since the days of Socrates and Confucius, philosophy remains as relevant as ever. It challenges us to think deeply, to question our assumptions, and to seek wisdom in a world that is constantly shifting. Philosophy is not just an academic subject, it is a way of life. It shapes our laws, our ethics, our scientific discoveries, and our personal beliefs. It is the compass that guides us in the search for truth, justice, and meaning. And as long as there are questions to be asked, philosophy will continue to thrive, illuminating the path of human understanding. If you want to get basic overview of anything, provide your thoughts and intentions in comments section. We will provide and serve you, and subscribe our channel to get more information in less time.